Good evening, everyone. This is Nancy Thompson with Create with Nancy, and I hope you are joining in tonight for a special YouTube Live. I have some really cool things to share with you tonight. So let me just see what it's saying here. Okay, there we go. I got some extra things there. All right, I think I can see comments. Yay! So, hello everybody. I think we're a little bit behind, so let's see. I think we're live now. And so there's a little bit of a delay. So if you're joining in, I really tried hard. I'm still kind of like new with this. So, yeah, it's taken me a little bit of time to kind of get this down pat. It's totally different than our weekly Facebook Live. So, I'm Nancy Thompson, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and my channel is Create with Nancy. So I have some fun projects to share with you tonight using the Simply Marbleous designer paper from the Celebration catalog. I used it this past Wednesday, and I'm going to just see if I'm live. Let me just double check. I want to just kind of make sure, because I am still new at this. So let's see. I got to get to my channel, but I'm pretty sure I am. I might not have connected correctly. So let's see. Yes, I am live. So, wow, we must really be behind with streaming. Average watch time. Okay. All right. Well, if you're joining in, again, I'm Nancy Thompson with Create with Nancy. Please say hello and let me know that you're here. I would love to hear you. And okay. There we go. Okay. So, all right. So as I was saying, I have the Simply Marbleous designer paper right here. And I used it this, oh, I'm wearing red. Yes, I am, Kathy. Hey, Kathy, you found me. Thank goodness. I thought I was like totally out of where I shouldn't be. So, but definitely there is a lag. I didn't check my stream to see how fast it was doing, but it could be because there's so many devices going on in this house. So I'm going to turn that off, and we'll do good. Okay, yes. So I've got red because it is Wear Red Day for women in heart health. So I thought, well, I'll put red on tonight to remind everybody about women in heart health. So, okay, so the Simply Marbleous designer paper celebration item. There's kind of like a swirly design on the front, and then on the back it looks more marbly, which is really, really cool. So, let's see, anybody else? Wendy, hey, good evening. I'm glad you're here. Okay, so I love this paper. If you missed my Facebook Live on Wednesday, go back and watch that, because we used the, let me show you these. So it's these cards right here that I showcased on Wednesday in all the celebration colors. The designer colors. Okay, you can go watch that. And anybody who places a $50 order or more gets a free make and take packet. My nighttime videos are hard because of lighting. It's the 6 cards. You're going to get a kit of supplies. All you needed to add is your adhesive and some words to it, okay? And some ink to do your sponging. So there's still time for that. That's good until February 15th. So, hey Patty, hi Linda, welcome. Yes, Friday night. Happy Friday night. Okay, so I didn't like clean my desk up too good. So I kind of was like doing some pre-gluing ahead of time and everything. So, after the video, I think I uploaded a Google form for you if you want to get entered into a drawing for, I think I'm going to put the first 10 people, okay, who fill out the form will get one of these cards tonight, okay, and I will send it to you in the mail. Hey, Missy, thank you. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to do this. So the Simply Marvelous. So I think, I was busy kind of getting things ready, and I didn't check to see who won. So I'll show the other one later, but I think the majority was the Balmy Blue and Misty Moonlight. So I think we're going to put that one together. Okay, and if we have time, we can do that. So remember to check out your celebration catalog, okay, because that's ending in just a few more weeks. But let's look at the bundle first, okay? I decided to pair it with this All Squared Away stamp set, okay? And then there's a coordinating set of dies that go with this too. You don't necessarily need this, as I'm going to show you later on. You can just have the dies and work with the dies. They're kind of fun. This is really the first time I'm using these dies, I hate to say. I bought them when the catalog first came out because they were in the annual catalog, and they've been sitting on my shelf, and I'm like, okay, we need to start using these. And I thought they would go great with this designer paper. Okay, so let's get started as to what we're gonna do. So I cut a 3 7/8 inch square of designer paper, okay, and it's hard to kind of decide which side you want to go with, but I'm gonna go with this side, okay. And look at that, I've already gone and put Tombow liquid glue on the back, and it's been drying. That's what I really recommend with these, or you could use our adhesive sheets as well, okay. Because if you kind of let the glue dry, it's not so messy and you're not getting glue all over the place. I've got something on this. So these kind of fit in really, really tight to here. So I'm simply going to start in the corner, and I'm going to just kind of put it down lightly, okay? And you can kind of see that you can kind of see how close this is, okay? You'll get the feel of it. But I wanted to fit it on, our 4 1/4 inch piece of cardstock as well. And we're going to mat it as well, okay? So it's not really that hard to line up. Just kind of take your time with it. And I'm really not pressing hard yet until I'm completely done, because, and I keep turning it around so I can see my design where I need to have my edges, because I like to do this corner one here and kind of go with that, okay? There we go. I think that looks pretty good. And then do a final, pressing of it. Okay, what do you guys think? Isn't that really cool? And look how that designer paper just kind of pops through that. So there you go. All right, so we're going to layer this onto, okay. All right, Gail, okay, I'm so sorry you're having problems. I didn't get a chance to check out about commenting. I'll try this weekend to see what I can do, what I'm doing wrong, and work on the commenting situation, okay? So, there we go. So I've got just a little bit of adhesive on there, and then I'm going to layer it onto a 4-inch square of Balmy Blue, okay? I like the Balmy Blue because it kind of makes that, it's the Misty Moonlight was just a little too deep for it. So just really, really simple is what it was. Now we're going to simply add some dimensionals to that. I pulled out a new sheet because I'm feeling I'm going to use quite a few of these tonight. And don't forget to pull out your silicone mats when you're gluing. This works so good to use, and you can rub off glue. You can just rinse it underneath warm water and then let it dry. They're a great thing to have if you don't have one already, okay? All right, so now I've added dimensionals. So this is a 4 1/4 by 8 1/2 inch piece of cardstock, okay? And you know what? I'm not quite sure, but I think you can mail these I'm going to double check to make sure before I go to the when I go to the post office, hopefully tomorrow. Okay, I didn't add any words. I'm kind of keeping it simple and easy. Okay, so this is an odd shape envelope, isn't it? So let's see here. You know what? Maybe we'll just throw these, let me move these out of the way. And we need our paper cutter, okay? So it is an odd shape of an envelope. I mean, you could take and put it in an envelope like this, okay? And mail it like that. But I thought it'd be kind of neat to make a little bit of a custom envelope. So this is 4 2/3 inches wide, I believe, yeah. So I'm going to cut it off at the same amount as well, okay? So we've got 2 pieces of our envelope. So if anybody knows if this size would be appropriate to mail, let me know. Add it in the comments. And then we're going to secure our little envelope flap closed. So I'm going to, okay, Nancy, this is a new thing of tape. So what's going on? Hang on. Oh, it totally like came off my thingamajiggy. Okay, let me see what we got here on the desk. So I'll have to fix that later. All right, so we're just gonna close that close. So now we've got like our pocket. So now what are we gonna do for a flap? Okay, so I simply took, this was a piece of scrap left over. 2 inches wide is what I did, and I scored it at 1/2 inch. Okay, so we're going to just add the flap here, this little edge, onto the totally plain side of the envelope. This side is where we want to close our flap, because you're not going to really want to write on this side where the envelope flap is. Okay, so let's simply add some Tombow glue here. Okay, go. Always try to start in like the middle of whatever you're gluing, so that in case you get a big glob, right? So here's my envelope flap, and I'm going to put that flap down, and I'm going to just, and I rounded the corners as well, okay? You could leave them straight if you wanted to, but I felt like rounding them tonight. Okay, so I just kind of butted it up to that fold line, and we'll let that sit for a minute, and voila. So to finish that off, we're going to just simply add some tear tape here, so it'll be all ready to go when it's time to mail. Okay, and there we go. We have a beautiful little ensemble. I mean, you could take and put like, you know, a greeting inside in like in the middle, but I thought it was just kind of fun just to leave it by itself, and I'm not even going to add any bling to it. So what do you guys think? Any bling to it as well? So there we go. All right, so there, let me show you the other colors minus the Coastal Cabana one. Okay, so here we've got, let me move that out of the way, and let's make sure we are in the camera here, okay? Yeah, I didn't like, let me just kind of, there we go. That might be a little better. Let me put my glue top on. So there's the Misty Moonlight Balmy Blue. Here we've got, it's kind of like Gorgeous Grape and Highland Heather. And having one of these adhesive removers is great. If you do get a little bit of adhesive on it, you can let it dry and then remove it. Okay, there's the Flirty. And here is Bumblebee. I think it's Bumblebee. I don't know. I use So Saffron, okay, that I matted it with. And what do you guys think of the gray? I thought the gray was kind of like elegant looking, you know? So there's those colors there. And I'll finish up and post all these on Pinterest, okay? So, all right. Hey, Kay, welcome. All righty. So I'm glad you guys like that. So there's one project, okay? And next we've got, yeah, what do I have next? Okay, so I thought it was kind of cool to just kind of take our square and then have some of the designer paper show through. So that's what I've simply done is I've already added adhesive on the back here, and I've cut this to 1 3/4, and I'm simply going to center it on there like that. Okay, there you go. And then we're going to add this to some cardstock. I think this is a 2-inch square as well. Okay. Actually, my next newsletter will have this project sheet in it. Okay, for everybody to use and have all the measurements there. All right, with this card. Okay, so I've already done it with these 3 colors here already. All right, and then we're going to add some dimensionals to this. I thought it would look kind of cool dimensionalized. Here we go. Okay, does anybody have any comments? Do you like it with the designer paper kind of showing through the window? Here we go. So let's, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to just simply take these all off. So get them all ready so then I can go. This is called batching, right? We all like to batch and kind of go really quickly. There we go. All right, so I'm not sure. I think the snow has about stopped here, but I think we're going to get more overnight. Thanks. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start in my upper left corner and just kind of do that. I think I've got it over enough. Nope, I need to move it over just a little bit more. Because this is only, because this is like 4 inches with 2 of these, so need it really kind of tight to it. Okay, I think that'll work. So I'm going to just simply, I guess I could move that over just a hair more. It's the lining up part. Okay. So what do you think? All right. And then I'm going to add this one here. That's what I was going to do. I was going to go down to here next. I had a concept in mind, right? Maybe we'll just kind of leave them apart like that. Yeah, I guess that looks okay. Other than I want to stamp some words. So I think that'll look okay. What do you guys think? I'm hoping I like the raisedness of all of this. Our note cards can be made, but this one here is a little bit bigger than a note card. So this is only like 4 2/3. I'm just not sure if it's wide, long enough. Tall is okay, but is the envelope the small memories? No, they're too small to mail, but are wonderful. Yes, they are, Missy. Okay, so we're going to stamp some words. So I pulled out this out of this set. I think this, is that going to fit there now? Because I did. I think we're going to switch it. I was going to use this, the best thing about today is you, but I think I will add, I love your kind heart. And that's out of the One Happy Family, I think, right? Is that where it was? Yes, it is. So we're going to use that instead because I think that will fit in there nicely. So let's, hopefully I don't mess this up. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Let's stamp. Okay. It's tiny, but that's okay. Okay, so what we're going to do, part of the dies have all these fun like flowers that you can die cut all kinds of things out of, the flower heads out of, like these. So I've already put some on here, and I thought I would just set them up here at the top, and kind of add some color up here. So that's a little bit more interesting, but now I'm thinking maybe we need some down here. So to kind of balance that, what do you guys think? Should I put some more down here too? Dun, 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 dun. So let me know if you think I should add more down here. I'm going to just pull some out. Look at all these fun die cuts, right? So we want some of the same color. And if not, I will add these on the next card, right? Okay, so let's see. Let's go in the same color scheme again, right? We'll go with that. And then we'll do the saffron. And then we'll do the Highland Heather and the Calypso. Now I wish I had my words up a little bit farther, but oh well. This is creating on the fly, right? Okay, all right, so I'm glad it's unanimous, but isn't that cute? But it would look cute with some bling on there, right? All right, we got to have one card with bling, right? So let's add in a little bit of bling. I think some of these, it'll be a lot of bling, but we'll just go for it, right? Let's see, let's just add a bunch of bling here in the center. And I need to fix my putty here. Let's go with this. Here we go. I picked up 2. Okay. There we go. Okay, I think this is perfect for these little guys. Okay. But it's not hard to die cut these squares. They pop right out. And if you kind of like, if they don't pop out, you just kind of throw them down on the table and they'll pop right out. Okay, so, and then I added some designer paper for the envelope. So what do you think? So you could really kind of do like, you know, do it all in the same color scheme and have a nice, beautiful set of cards to wrap up to give to somebody. So, okay, let me show you one more idea. Because you could like, if you wanted to, you could like overlay the flowers, you know, so that way you're adding some different color to it as well. Okay. Of course, that one was purple, but you could alternate the colors. So that's just a fun thing. Okay, so there's idea number 2. And finally, I wanted to kind of pull in our blends, okay? How many, you can use your blends, and I thought last minute it's, you know, Go Red Day, so let's do some flowers with red, okay? So I've already colored these for you. So what I simply did was, well, you know what? Why don't I just adhere them, whoops, down on the paper. So we're going to kind of do the same idea we did first hand, okay? And I'm going to just add these to the corner. I kind of like this color scheme. What do you guys think? Do you like this color scheme? It's definitely different. And let me just, maybe I'll pop one over so you can kind of see. We can kind of do the green. So you're just really, it's just kind of following the design a little bit, and you can just color right in, just kind of keep in line with what you're doing, and it's quick and easy to do, to add some color to it. So so don't discount the blends, okay? I think I got that bottom one a little too high. So, and that's another reason why I like doing the Tombow glue and letting it dry like a glue dot, because if we were using it where it was still wet, we wouldn't have been able to pick that up. It would have been one gluey mess. And you couldn't move it around, okay? Well, let's see, I think that one's okay. And there we go. Okay, so we've got that. And let me look at comments here. I know, I kind of like this color combination too, Kay. I just thought it was kind of neat and interesting. You know, the red and the gray and the green just kind of like pop a little bit. So So there's my Go Red flowers, okay? Okay, we're gonna add this, and I like it with the marbly side of the paper too. It leaves that soft background to it. So yeah. Okay, this is Smoky Slate that we're adding it to. And what color blends did I use? I used dark Smoky Slate and light Old Olive and dark Real Red. Those are my colored blends that I used. Yeah, Nancy, I need a piece of cardstock for this. We need a base. So, almost forgot about that. So we're going to add some more dimensionals to this. Actually, we didn't use as many as I thought we would. So, okay, there we go. So let's add this. Okay, so I've got, there we go. And then we've got my envelope all done. So I did the contrasting envelope there. So, let me clean off my desk here just a little bit. And then you can tell me, which did you like better? Did you like the red and the gray, this one here, or these set of cards right here? So what was your favorite? And I'm going to look at comments. I'm glad you guys love the squares. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Sometimes it's spring or winter day. Yes. Okay. I know there's a lag. So, well, in the meantime, let's see. What else I want to say? I think that's about it. So I really appreciate you. Let me think here. So in addition, I just want to remind you as well that when you do place a $50 order with me during the month of February, you can also receive this here PDF tutorial. It's 34 projects. It's not a 34 page, which I kept saying it before. It's a 34 project tutorial, and it is awesome. It's full of all kinds of fun ideas in it. I've been collaborating with a group of demonstrators, and we have been putting this tutorial bundle together every month. So I'm going to try to continue to be a part of it. So if you, anytime during the month of February, this is the February tutorial bundle, you will get this emailed to you as a thank you. Also, in addition to, if you order by the 15th, that, and I don't know where I put it, this make and take packet as well. Let me move it this way. So the lighting's kind of bad, okay? There's 6 cards from those you can see again from Wednesday's Facebook Live. So, okay, so it's looking like you guys are liking the red flowers. Wow, who would have known? Okay, so you can go back and always see these on my Pinterest. On Pinterest, so if you're not following, make sure to follow me, so that way you can pin them to your boards and also share with others. So, okay, so have a good night, stay warm, stay safe, and thank you for joining. And oh, one last note, I will be going live in my community group tomorrow at 2 p.m. because I've got one more project with this Simply Marbleous designer paper to share with them there. Okay, all right, everybody, thank you so much and have an awesome night. Let me do this and